Let's make sure Dwayne Johnson smells what Panthers fans are cooking. Help keep the Michigan Panthers in Michigan by scanning the QR code and signing the petition today. The Detroit Lions already have quite a few number of running backs on their roster, and it appears that they have signed one more. So at the making of this video, at this very moment, we now have 2 UFL running backs on our roster. This is coming from James Larson. His Twitter account says, news, the Detroit Lions are signing XFL defender running back Deon Jackson per Aaron Wilson. Jackson had a strong UFL campaign with the Defenders last year and is also a UFL champion, rushing for 573 yards and 8 touchdowns. That does include the playoffs. He joins fellow UFL RB Jacob Sailors in Detroit. And I like what I saw from Sailors. I didn't get a chance to, I kind of remember the championship game. All I know is that the Panthers lost and they was getting annihilated at first, which is, it's still kind of stings a little bit. But I'm more curious as to what this means. Why did we do this? We brought in 2 UFL running backs when we already have quite a few running backs on our current roster. We know we got Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery. They won't see any time during the preseason. But then we also went and got small. We had Craig Reynolds. We got Vaky, who we haven't seen at all during the preseason. And now we go out and sign another running back. Is this more about Vaky or Craig? That is the question that I have. So he was undrafted in 2021, and he spent his first 3 seasons in the NFL with the Indianapolis Colts. Turns out, I think he wound up making the roster or was on the roster at some point in time, obviously, because he has documented games played. And if you're not in for the regular season, no games will count. So in 2021, played 9 games. 2022, 16 games. He had his best year of his career. 16 games. That was in a 17-game season, 68 carries, but managed to get 3.5 yards a carry with a long of 17. He also had 1 touchdown and 68 attempts. Then he spent his final year with the Indianapolis Colts, goes to Cleveland, and then winds up going to the Giants in the same year and has not seen any regular season action since 2023. Again, what does this mean? Why did we go do this? It doesn't appear as of the making of this video that we waived or released anybody through the Lions social media transactions. We haven't seen any. But what does this mean? Is this more about Craig or Vaky? Craig took a monster hit on Friday where he was just out there, got popped. He did finish the first half, but he didn't look himself. So it's probably because of one of these reasons. I do like what I saw from Sailors, though. I didn't get a chance to talk about him, but he was a highlight in the preseason game. But again, we bring in 2 running backs from the UFL, one from the St. Louis Battlehawks, one from the DC Defenders, and we still have quite a few on our team. But I am going to pull up this information. I didn't really think about this before. I want to know who is on how many running backs do we have on our team? I think that it's going to be some tough cuts. I don't think that Craig Reynolds gets waived. I don't think he's going to get cut. He's not going to get any of those things. Let's see if ESPN has this. But if he is injured in some capacity, then he will be. Nope, I don't like that one. Then the Lions could do something like place him on IR. Again, I'm not saying that he's injured. He got up, he played the rest of the game. I'm just saying in a situation where if he was injured, they would put him on IR before they let him go. They would do the same thing they did with John Kaminsky. So let's see. Let's go to the team and let's look at the roster. Let's find out how many running backs do we currently have on our roster. Probably should have sorted by, here we go. Let me bring this in now. So I don't think that Dion will be added to this, but of course we've got Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Craig Reynolds. We have Sailors. We have Small, Vaky. So that's it. That's it. So the Dion is not on this list. He's not on this list. So this is it. I don't know why. It just seemed like we had more. So we got these two guys, of course, good. Won't see any action during the preseason. Craig Reynolds did not know that David Montgomery was taller than Jahmyr Gibbs. Had no idea. Craig Reynolds, Jacob Sailors, Jabari Small, and Vaky. We're probably going to go end the season with 4 like we did last year. And then we'll put 1 or 2 on the practice squad. I think Craig, barring injury, is a lock for number 3. But with 2 games left, you never know. He could be bumped down to 4, but I do think he makes the 53-man roster just because of his work ethic, blocking all that. So I think that 4th is going to – this is the guy, and I told you this, man. I told you that this dude, we have not seen him during the preseason. He's like barely at practice. I don't know what's going on with him, but I think that this might symbol something with him. Not that he's going to be cut, but I wouldn't be so sure. Like, you guys are sure in the comment section he makes the team. He probably does because he's a draft pick. But I wouldn't be like so sure. I wouldn't be committed, especially if you can't get out there, right? But if he's, and again, I'm speculating here simply because we haven't seen him, we haven't got any word on him. I'm wondering what could be. We brought in a running back for a reason. And it could just be a camp body. It could carry over to the season. I have no idea. But the fact that Craig took a monster hit, he did finish the first half. He did seem slower. He didn't seem himself. And the fact that we haven't seen Vaky all preseason long, I think, and the fact that we brought in another running back, there's only one reason for that. Somebody can't go, or somebody's very limited in their action. So again, I don't know. I can't say that I remember how this guy was running from the Panthers game, but there's a reason we brought him in. So I'm very curious to know what that reason is. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And again, help us save the Michigan Panthers by scanning this QR code, signing the petition if you already have not signed it. We are trying to catch the St. Louis Battlehawks right now, who have over 2,000 signatures, and we have to the end of the month to show the UFL that we will support our spring football league. We are currently sitting at 1,434. Let's see if we can get to 1,500 before the day ends. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. The season is here.